9 out of 10 times, the truth about perfectionism is that it's just procrastination in disguise. And the reason why I say 9 out of 10 times is because there is that small percentage of people who utilize perfectionism, specifically in content, as a high standard to work after, meaning that they're still moving and doing the necessary steps to achieve that goal or get close to it. But for the majority of the population that utilize perfectionism as a form of creating the high standard, but they make that into this like huge obstacle that they have to overcome. So they tell this story of, having to execute a series of things first before actually going after the real action that matters. And it just is this false narrative that's created around it, and it's ultimately just procrastination. And from dealing with clients who are overcoming that, it usually stems from either insecurities, imposter syndrome, or just feeling so overwhelmed or just from feeling super overwhelmed. And what's funny about that is that usually the insecurities, the flaws, are the secret sauce to making good content. A study was done, and it's actually proven, because a study was done between two different sales reps. When you go to Costco, they have like that little display of somebody selling you like a blender, right? And so they had two different sales reps selling the same exact thing with the same exact script. Okay. And with that, they had one objective, which was sell as many blenders as possible, and one differentiating factor. One of them said the sales script perfectly, did the demonstration perfectly, and the other one did exactly the same exact thing until up in the end, when he poured the smoothie, it spilled over just a tad. So what that demonstrated was a slight moment of imperfection. And that study showed was the person who had that slight flaw actually sold more blenders than the person who didn't. And the reason for that is because it humanizes you, connects you with people, which, that's everything in sales, right? And when you're trying to because really what it does is it humanizes you, and it connects you deeper with people, which ultimately lead to more sales. Or I'm going to say more trust, because I think sales sounds manipulative, which leads you to just building more trust.